Well, there are a lot of you here today, and I'm not very accustomed to having a group of purple-gowned people stare at me, so I've made the decision that if I do in fact faint, Kelly Lee will come and pick me up and carry me back to my chair. I thought a lot about what I could say to you all, and well, if you're expecting a speech with plenty of corny jokes and bad sense of humor, you came to the right place. To start off, I believe it's certainly appropriate to thank SparkNotes, Wikipedia, and Copy and Paste for all they have taught and done for us in the last 4 years. Without them, I don't believe we could have made it. In all seriousness, though, I would sincerely like to thank the staff, faculty, and administrators here at Northwestern. You guys have blessed and enriched our lives in so many different ways, and I thank you. Even more importantly, I'd like to take a moment and thank all of the parents, guardians, family members, half-removed cousins, and the guy who wandered in here mistakenly thinking there was a basketball game today. Thank you for being here, putting up with hormonal teenagers for so long, and loving us so deeply. Looking back on the last 4 years of high school and trying to sum up every friendship made, every late night studying, and every Taylor Swift song we've heard 1,000 times on the radio is a difficult task, but I'll shake it off and try. It's a terrible joke, I'm sorry. High school can be great, but high school can be extremely difficult as well. When venturing through the microcosm that is Northwestern, we learn many valuable lessons. Like, one can function on 3 hours of sleep, or your social security number is actually something you use in your life. And football. Well, football. High school is a transitional phase in which I believe God uses to equip us in a unique way one may not understand. The social microscope of high school causes self-confidence to decline at times, and questions to arise like, why can't I look like him or her, or why can't I even lift the bar in the gym, or simply, why must I resemble a giraffe when I run? These are all unifying insecurities in high school, I'm sure. In the past 4 years, I found myself engrossed in the social perception I received, the grades I was trying to attain, and the ultimate goal of getting to this day where we all get to dress in women's clothes, wear square hats with little cat toys that enter our mouths every time we turn, and try our best not to fall when walking across the stage to receive a piece of paper. I believe many times in high school, the cognizance of the true meaning of why we're even here becomes clouded. Monotonous daily routines lead to wishing weekdays away and putting our hopes in the things that cannot truly quench our thirst for something more from this life. Our paths are filled with distractions, forks in the road, One Direction members leaving the group, and other dark times. But the light becomes more evident the darker the night is. You see, there's something greater intended for us underneath the surface of it all. As C.S. Lewis says, if we find ourselves with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that we were made for another world. Despite the skewed view society imposes on what success implies, the worldly parameters of what an individual must do to reach their pinnacle, and the temptation to stray into the routine of what seems customary, we were created for so much more than this world can ever offer. The earthly desires and hopes we have may lead to a flicker of happiness, but a never-ending joy is found in the path less traveled by. I truly believe we are all here unified by two facts. One, as human beings, our hearts are unclean. And two, we are loved far more than we can imagine by a God who wants us to have life to the full. A new chapter awaits every single one of us in our lives. I have faith that God has fortified us for the future. Every breath is a second chance. I believe we all have the power through Him to accomplish greater things than are humanly feasible. I pray that through the grace of God and the goodness He has bestowed upon us, you all will fix your eyes upon Him, allow your hearts to dream, and chase after the ambitions He has set up for you. God bless you all.